Over the past few decades, there's a lot of different coaching options, whether it be personal coaching, professional coaching, it could be life coaching, business coaching, fitness coaching, a variety of different things. And so in the world of business coaching and advisory, we get asked quite a bit, hey, what is coaching? What does that include? What does that look like? And so I thought we would take just a few minutes to be able to answer that question for you so you'd have some clarity. This is actually our one-on-one coaching playbook. And so I thought it would be nice for you to be able to see behind the scenes of exactly what that includes. So at Business on Purpose, our coaching methodology actually builds into 3 different phases. Now we follow a mountain climbing theme for obvious reasons around what we're coaching people to do. And phase 1 of that is what we call BASECAMP, usually about a year and a half. Phase 2 is the first mountain, usually an additional 6 months of executive leadership training and also implementation training. And then we head into what we call the second mountain. This is usually around month 24 or 36. We'll invite you into the second mountain where we're really interacting from an executive leadership standpoint and also where we become a quarterback for your legacy planning to deal with all of your other advisors to make sure that they're on the same page with the asset of your time and the asset of your business. Now, in coaching, here are the 3 goals we usually go after. Number 1, time for the things that matter most. Number 2, we want to build you a chaos-free business system that can run and grow with or without you. And number 3, of course, we want you to have the resources, the money for the things that matter most as well. Now, where we start in BASECAMP with everybody is what we call the Business on Purpose installation roadmap. It follows in 4 primary areas: purpose, people, process, and profit. We have actually found out those are the 4 major problems that business owners deal with the most anyway: purpose, people, process, and profit. So when we start coaching, we actually start with a baseline valuation. It's just a simple income valuation to understand the value of your current business so we can watch it grow. Then we'll begin to set up all of the financial dashboards, subdivided bank accounts, tracking dashboards so we can understand how the cash is flowing. It's different from a cash flow statement, by the way. And then a variety of other things that we will begin to track. Why? Because we want you to know where the money goes. We also want you to see your return on investment come back from a financial standpoint. From there, we'll actually begin to articulate your vision, mission, values, culture statements, culture calendars, those sorts of things in the purpose to articulate truly what you want. Then we'll dive deep into people and process, all of those tools that it's going to take to run the team that runs the product and run the process that runs the product. Now, with all of this, we're trying to build 2 primary toolboxes. The first is what we call our business installation roadmap. These are all of the tools that it takes to run the business. These are the foundational cornerstones of every business, whether you're in contracting or medical or hospitality. It doesn't matter what you're in. Every single business needs the tools of the business installation roadmap. Then we move to the master process roadmap. These are the processes that run the product. Now, regardless of your business, all of these are going to be different. You could even be a contractor, your best friend's a contractor, and many of your processes are going to look different from business to business. So we build that out in our coaching time together. We want your key leaders involved throughout the entire process. So some of you think, is it just me? Is it our team? Is it only our team and not me? No. We want you as the primary owner and also your team member. Now, many coaching models follow a quarterly engagement model, and that leaves some massive gaps between the big rocks of those times hindering implementation. We actually have a high-touch, high-frequency, chaos-free coaching model where we want to meet with our clients at least 24 pre-scheduled times a year. We also have 24 additional optional community workshops that happen twice every single month. We have 4 live events a year, and of course, intermittent touch points between client and coach all throughout the year. We are actively tracking the return on investment, but we do it in 2 ways. First is your time. Remember, Dietrich Bonhoeffer said time is irrevocable. What does that mean? You can't get it back. And so that's even a more preeminent return on investment metric for us than the money, because money we can make more of. We can find new ways. Time, there's no possible way to do it. We want to see you gather 8 hours of time back. Now, we're not going to tell you what to do with that time. That's going to be up to you. We want you to align it to your purpose. But we want to see you have the freedom of those 8 hours to realign with the reinvestment and purpose of what you really get fired up about. The second is we want to see you leave your business 2 weeks every year, no email, no phone, no Slack, no text, no nothing, no communication. We want to see that business run and grow with or without you. The second is the money. We want to see a 10% increase in average rolling cash balance of what we call an 8-week rolling balance from year to year. We want to see that grow at least by 10%. And then we also want to coach you to start drawing quarterly. So instead of just sort of drawing whenever you want, we want to have a method for how you draw so that we understand the health of the business on the back end. So here's the deal. If you're the primary owner of your business, or you're in an ownership team and your ownership team is together, but we need the people to make decisions on this. You also are doing $1 million plus in annual revenue. You have 3 or more full-time employees and a true desire to grow. Now, do we work with people outside of this? Yes, but this is an ideal setup for us. Our sweet spot is between 3 and 100 employees. And again, $1 million or more. If you're a service-based business like an architecture firm or something like that, then let us know. We will usually drop that because you don't have cost of goods and how that's associated. But this is our primary filter of who we work with. And if that's you, then I want you to take action. Go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy. And right there at mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy, you can take a 5-minute assessment. And in that assessment, it'll give you a metric evaluation of the health of the back end of your business. So start there. We can reach out to you, and then maybe we can set up a call so you can learn a little bit more about the Business on Purpose coaching model. But for now, go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy.